Back on Inside Tennessee, talking about the implications of the mega site that Ford plans in Memphis. We still have a special session to come on that, so we'll see how those logistics work out. But the governor's certainly super supportive of it, as are lawmakers. Dr. Fox with us from the University of Tennessee, President Chaney, Tennessee College of Applied Technology. John?
Dr. Fox, when we were in break, you just mentioned something pretty startling that I think our viewers should hear, and that's the sort of what's happening in the gender breakdown of who has been not going to college and who has been sort of diverted and just getting into the workforce and is not getting that higher education. You say it's males, and it sounds like a pretty significant bubble.
It really is a significant bubble. It's not brand new, but it's continuing to grow, and that is, we're now to the point where nationwide about 60% of the entering students into four-year schools are female, and about 40% are male. Now, that's great that young women are going to college. What concerns me is that young men are not. But not only are we having relatively fewer enter among the males, but they're also less likely to graduate. And similarly, if you look at that 23% decrease I was talking about going into community colleges, that was heavily male. It certainly was strongly males of color, but also white males. And to my way of thinking, we need everybody in our workforce with the right training and skills. We need to focus not only on getting young women into college, but making sure young males are going to TCATs, to community colleges, and to four-year colleges. We need them skilled up.
President Chaney, how hard is it to get somebody over the hump to say, okay, I'll try this, and just give it a shot at TCAT?
Well, I tell you, TCATs have a great relationship with the community and great relationships in the K-12s, but we work really hard to attract that middle-aged worker who may need to come back and get reskilled. We do a really good job at attracting the 20-somethings, but creating that comfort space for diversity, equality, inclusion, and a sense of belonging so that people do not fear coming to school or stepping on our campus or any higher ed campus for that matter. But certainly at TCAT Knoxville, we try to create that sense of belonging so that everyone feels comfortable and willing and wanting to stay. We do see a little bit of a difference in the male to female ratio, but all that being said, it's all about meeting the student where they are today. And not every student that walks in our door is absolutely ready for college, but they are ready for a career and they need something. And we provide that pathway for them. I've said many, many times, for the TCATs and higher education across the state, higher education begins here. TCAT Knoxville and all the technical colleges and community colleges are a great place to start. But we have to be open and meet students where they are and give them opportunity and show them a way, show them a pathway to be successful. Because it's not easy walking into a college campus for the first time.
It is not. We only have a couple minutes left. Dr. Fox, we asked you just how big this deal was at the top. As we close out here, scale of 1 to 10, 1 being bad news, 10 being best news ever, where does this rank for the state of Tennessee? Just give us a little more context before we have to run.
It's really close to 10. The magnitude of it, but also the location. Memphis, that broadly defined area, has seen no employment growth when we compare today with 2007. Having a major location there with lots of spin-off jobs, this is important in terms of the geography of where it is and the scale of where it is. Really important for Tennessee. And of course, ensuring that we remain a major player in the manufacturing of...
Oops, we just lost Dr. Fox, but major player in the manufacturing industry of automotives. I think I can finish his point for him. President Chaney, any quick last thoughts from you?
No, I would just echo that we need to be a major player in advanced manufacturing. This is good for our entire state. Tennessee is a win, and I agree with him. This is a 10. If we're ranking it on a scale of 1 to 10, this is a 10. This is a win for all of us.
President Chaney, we appreciate so much you being with us. Dr. Fox, thank you for all your perspective and analysis. John North, anything you've had? You've been around for quite some time. Economically, this is a big deal.
It's a huge deal, and as we were talking, I was thinking, I wonder if the state of Tennessee is going to think about doing this right now laying the groundwork for any other project, like start now with 5,000, 10,000 acres and get ready for the next generation.
And certainly we have a lot of people at ORNL working on battery technology that may dovetail especially well with what's happening at this site.
They're always working on stuff that makes you sort of shake your head in amazement.
We appreciate you watching us on Inside Tennessee. Have a great rest of your Sunday, and we'll see you next week right here on Channel 10.